It appears that the ongoing feud between Nicki Minaj and Jay-Z has taken an even nastier turn, with Nicki recently dropping a bombshell about how Jay-Z allegedly stole her money and coerced her into keeping quiet. But that's not all. Apparently, Beyoncé isn't as powerful as we've been led to believe, and it turns out that Jay-Z has been the one controlling her all these years, even dictating how she manages her finances. What makes this even more alarming is that Nicki isn't the first to come forward with accusations against Jay-Z. Several other figures, including Jaguar Wright and even Beyoncé's former assistant, have spilled the tea, suggesting that Jay-Z has essentially been holding Beyoncé hostage. There are even allegations that he's been physically abusive toward her, reportedly in front of their children. Now, as most of you already know, Nicki has been going after Jay-Z for a few days, accusing him of trying to sabotage her career. Apparently, he pulled some strings to block Lil Wayne from performing at this year's Super Bowl, even though it's taking place in his hometown. Instead, Jay-Z allegedly handpicked Kendrick Lamar to headline, just to spite Wayne and, by extension, Drake and Nicki. Jay-Z is known to have a long-standing quiet beef with the entire Young Money crew, and this seems like his latest power move. Nicki wasn't having it and went all out, dragging Jay-Z for his underhanded politics. Some folks even warned Nicki to keep quiet, reminding her that Jay-Z has the power to end her career. But if there's one thing about Nicki, she's going to speak her mind, whether it's about Jay-Z or even Beyoncé. When it comes to calling people out, there are no boundaries for Nicki. She said, "I love watching the whole industry pretend to be clueless over and over again. The truth is the truth, no matter who says it. Y'all are always picking and choosing who gets to tell the truth. Bam, pow, I might tell you a joke, but I won't tell you a lie." She went on to accuse Jay-Z of purposely sabotaging Wayne's chances of performing as a form of payback for her, and Drake being out of his favor, denying a young black man what he really earned in this game, just because of your ego and your hatred for Drake and me, punishing Lil Wayne, the GOAT. Nicki even pointed out how Eminem insisted on bringing 50 Cent on stage, a white man who shows loyalty. She added, "It's sad, no loyalty from you. I tried to tell y'all, but y'all preferred brunch." She continued, "You have everything in the world, yet you're still spiteful and evil. Be happy. One man got Nicki, another got the bag. He'll get you all in line every time." Nicki didn't stop there. She warned that if Wayne were to pass away today, the culture would be in mourning, adding that this is why so many people stress giving our legends their flowers while they're still here. She slammed those who spend their days toying with people's lives and legacies, saying, "God isn't asleep. G. Robertson, you'll learn that soon too." Naturally, this rant stirred up quite a bit of controversy. First off, it's Nicki Minaj speaking, and by now, it seems like everyone is a bit tired of her constant complaints, whether justified or not. Secondly, many people were put off by how furious she was over Kendrick headlining instead of Wayne. They felt that she was being accused of taking away Kendrick's moment and turning it into a personal issue with Jay-Z, but in classic Nicki Minaj style, she didn't seem to care and kept pushing the issue further. This time, she didn't just criticize Jay-Z for his political gains, she accused him of being a thief and even dragged Beyoncé into it. If you all remember, back when Tidal was owned by Jay-Z, he brought on several artists as co-owners, including Nicki Minaj, Madonna, Alicia Keys, Lil Wayne, Rihanna, and even Beyoncé. These artists were given a 1.5% stake in the company, and they were expected to promote it to their fans, sometimes even releasing music exclusively on Tidal before making it available on other platforms. In fact, when Nicki and Beyoncé dropped their hit song Feeling Myself, Jay-Z reportedly pressured Beyoncé to convince Nicki to release the music video only on Tidal, not on YouTube, in order to drive more traffic to the platform. Nicki agreed to this because, for one, she had ownership in the company, so she stood to gain from it as well. Plus, with Jay-Z and Beyoncé asking, she really didn't have much of a choice. Fast forward to 2021. Jay-Z ended up selling Tidal to Twitter co-founder Jack Dorsey for $297 million. He made this deal with Dorsey behind everyone's back, but it was later reported that all the co-owners would be paid $8.9 million for their shares in the company. However, this is where things get messy. During Nicki's recent rant, she dropped a bombshell, claiming that Jay-Z never paid her a dime and that the $8.9 million story was fabricated just to avoid backlash for selling off Tidal without notifying the co-owners. Someone on TikTok even commented, and everybody, someone on TikTok commented that everyone with the 1.5% stake got paid, to which Nicki responded, "I didn't even see a single penny. and no one promoted it more than me besides Beyoncé. So not only did Jay-Z have Nicki and Beyoncé promoting the company, but based on what Nicki is saying, it sounds like even Beyoncé wasn't aware of the deal, despite being his wife. You just can't make this stuff up. What's even worse is that after Nicki revealed this, people began accusing Jay-Z of controlling Beyoncé's money and keeping her trapped in their marriage. These rumors quickly spread on social media, fueled by previous reports from recent years that claimed Jay-Z had allegedly been giving Beyoncé hard drugs and forcing her into activities she shouldn't be involved in. Nicki Minaj has never been one to shy away from speaking her truth, even if it means stepping on powerful toes. Recently, she's been making waves after dragging Jay-Z into the spotlight, accusing him of controlling Beyoncé's money. The ongoing tension between Nicki and Jay-Z escalated when Nicki began calling out industry politics, accusing Jay of sabotaging careers and pulling strings behind the scenes. But what started as a dispute over the Super Bowl lineup has turned into something much bigger. Nicki has hinted for a while that there's more going on behind the scenes with Jay-Z and Beyoncé than anyone is aware of. Her recent comments have left fans questioning the dynamics of one of the most powerful couples in entertainment. But could it really be true that Jay-Z, who built an empire from the ground up, is micromanaging Beyoncé's finances and even controlling how she spends her money? To understand the weight of Nicki's accusations, we need to look at how Jay-Z and Beyoncé's business partnership functions. Both artists are incredibly wealthy in their own right, with Forbes estimating their combined net worth at over $2 billion. Jay-Z, as a businessman, has made strategic investments in tech companies, real estate, liquor brands, and more, while Beyoncé has built her own empire through music, endorsements, and fashion. But according to Nicki, the public image of Beyoncé as a self-made mogul might not tell the whole story. Jay-Z, who's been known to exert his influence over many of the artists he works with, allegedly plays a bigger role in managing Beyoncé's fortune than we've been led to believe. Rumors of his controlling nature have surfaced before, but Nicki's statements are bringing them to light in a new way. Beyoncé's former bodyguard, Uncle Ron, spilled the tea, claiming that Jay-Z keeps Beyoncé under control by allegedly giving her hard substances. He said, "Yeah, Beyoncé's on them, and she's been on them for a long time, and he keeps her that way." Then, there was that viral video of Beyoncé at a basketball game with Jay, looking completely zoned out. She could barely keep her eyes open, her head slowly swaying from side to side as if trying to stay awake. Her PR team quickly tried to control the narrative, claiming she was just exhausted from rehearsals, but no one was buying it. Soon after, Beyoncé's assistant spoke to Media Takeout, alleging that Jay-Z had been putting his hands on Beyoncé. The assistant said, "It seems that for some time now, he's had a problem keeping his hands to himself. While I've never witnessed him outright hitting B, I've seen him shove and push her on several occasions. At first, I thought it was just playful, but when I saw how embarrassed B was to be manhandled in front of me and other people in St. Tropez, I realized it was no joke. I've been Beyoncé's assistant and friend for a long time, and I've always wanted to say something but never felt it was my place. He treats her like an object, not a person." Now, Jay-Z allegedly controlling Beyoncé's money isn't shocking at all, especially when you consider the fact that Beyoncé started dating him when she was only 18, and he was pushing 30. However, the claims about him putting his hands on her were something nobody expected. As usual, the internet had its own thoughts on the matter. One person said, "Beyoncé and Jay both need to be exposed. Lots of skeletons in that closet." Another person commented, "Beyoncé's complicit. She got rid of all the female competition in hip-hop so she wouldn't have anyone else to compete with. All those women were talented and beautiful. Just think about it. It all makes sense. But now, I want to hear from y'all. What do you think about these allegations that Jay-Z is controlling Beyoncé? Do you think Nicki was right for putting this on blast? You already know what to do. Let me know your thoughts in the comments section down below, and don't forget to click here to watch this other super messy video.